Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 51 of our Throt the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, the orcs of Caracadrin have come on out beyond their walls to face us, so we've kind of set up over here in this little bit of a weird terrain spot to try to give them a breaking point. Let's see what we can do. The army beyond this wall is quite a bit more elite than our own, but we do have artillery, and we do have big beasties, and we have the high ground. All of these things are going to add up to a potent combination. We want our artillery to be dealing mostly with the biggins that are moving our way. Easily their most deadly unit. Black orcs we can blast away with our artillery pieces to kill them. I do have 5 bits of menace below because once their rock llamas do get away from the rest of their force, they'll be easy to mop up with those menace below summons. We are spread out all over this mountainside here. We kind of back up just a little bit. Artillery team's away. They are starting to fire. Let's make sure they're in guard mode. And then give them a target of some biggins. Where are those guys hiding? Oh, they've got their biggins back. They're off to the sides there. Okay, so they are protecting the flanks quite well. Let's go ahead and see if we can blast away into this group of black orcs. Trolls are pretty quick, so they can just turn and slaughter our clan rats once we charge in on those rock llamas. Pretty good idea. Go ahead and come forward a little bit there so we can use your plague. Blasting apart that group of black orcs. They didn't have time to react. Let's start shooting at these biggins next then. Just weaken as many of these units as we can so that they get easily picked apart by, or at least more easily picked apart by our ogres and gigantic abomination. See some good hits. Not bad at all. Biggins are a little bit more sturdy. They're going to be retreating and trying to dodge those shots now, so let's switch targets. They shouldn't have time to react. Beautiful. Yeah, it seems as though as long as you keep switching targets, or at least maybe the orcs just don't care, that could be part of it. The orcs may be immune to caring. Where are your rock lobbers hiding? All the way back here. Stop that, please. I'd rather not take too much rock fire. They've already got us a couple times there. Come on over and we'll do a plague breath through these orc archers. They are susceptible. Last line. It wasn't quite as good as it could have been. Let's summon a group of clan rats up front just to slow things down. You have the black orcs and everything coming in from the side. It's gonna be a nasty time. Focus down this group of biggins next. There are enemies all over the place. They are forced into some pretty interesting scenarios they'd rather not be. So all the biggins are fully taking the flanks there, which is smart. We'll move forward. Weaken the armor on these boys once they get a little bit closer in. Go ahead and overcast this wither, and we can get everyone here and those black orcs, please. A little bit further. There we go. Weaken that armor just in time for the big boys to impact. Should rip them to shreds. Go ahead and summon a unit of clan rats in. We're just going to kind of ignore this other side while we focus fire and deal with everything on this other end here. So let's go ahead and jump these arrow boys. Have you guys switch targets to dealing with these arrow boys on the other side if you're able. Maybe blast into this group of orcs that's kind of hanging out. A lot of black orcs together. Biggins and black orcs together will easily defeat my large units. So let's actually bring these large units down into these orc boys and just smash through here. Got a bit of magic issues here. We'll go ahead and activate this. We can do the Rival Hide Talisman to weaken the melee attacks of everyone that's around us. Focus fire those biggins on the outside if you're able. Rock llamas are gone. We just need to wait till we have another summon. All of you guys focus fire your rocks on the trolls. And we're gonna lose the one flank, but that's fine. Keep dealing with their important guys and have you guys just bog some of these black orcs down. If they get a little bit closer, that is. Instead, actually, let's go ahead and throw rocks at the orc boys since they're a little bit more susceptible and cannot heal.
Retreat, retreat! What orders?
How many allied? Pretty much none, so we'll explode it. Good deal of damage, just pulling on out of combat for a moment there. We can weaken the armor of everyone here with single cast, a little bit cheaper. They've got a lot of archers left. We kind of gotta weaken that down. You guys can move through and smack up that group of archers. That'd be perfect. Excellent. Where did our abomination go? Did he die? Yeah, he definitely fell. That's unfortunate, but to be expected. Alright, yeah, just keep that group of Black Orcs running. They move slower than we do overall. Exploding another unit there. Yeah, get in fight, slings. Got one job. Keep moving through. We're going to kill all their archers, and then we'll swing back around to beat down on that shaman. Hopefully we will have enough time. Let's switch you guys to be blasting at these Black Orcs here.
Ready, ready.
How many of our own survive? We've chased off a good deal of their archers. I think we need to save these summons just for now. Come on back and help out with these trolls. You need to get... Well, I guess you could jump in on these guys. Activate your own damage resistance there, please. And then we will take someone in. We don't have the Plague Monks just yet, huh? Summon in some more clan rats then just to defend you. Most of the enemy units here are running away. Trolls should break soon too, but they will be back just due to their bad leadership. So their boys are still alive for now. Smash up this one group. Everyone here be fighting together. Keep those slings working. Have you... Gonna lose the artillery team soon. We can't have that. Good news is, even if we lose this battle, they aren't really able to do much. They're just going to have to sit there and replenish up. So we're able to damage this army as much as we can and prepare for the next fight, even if we don't necessarily win this one, which I still think we have a pretty good chance to. Keep moving away from them. We'll keep smashing the army. We'll fight where their large units are not. He is surrounded by units he should not be. That was a bad call on our part. Try to get in some help there. Everyone's got an Achilles. Go claim some. Alright, those Black Orcs are very weakened. Let's start working on the big uns now. While you still can. Gotta start working on that group of big uns as well. Keep moving away. You guys all together, go jump the shaman. These weaker ones, go ahead and throw your lives away for me. For the greater good. There's always more besides. Yeah, those orcs are ready, but they don't realize that they're just being held up. Oh, hang on. They're doing a pretty good job of holding me up. Oh yeah, there we go. There's no way the shaman is ready to fight whole hell-pit abomination. Our own lord is running because they got some trolls into our back line. Be expected. Bring our own ogres on back over. Actually, we'll have you guys go chase these archers. Don't retreat. Keep working. There'll be many snacks for you if you win. We got Scooby snacks for days now. There we go. Broke them. The defenders of Caracadrin fall. We've got to still round up as many of these clowns as we can, so that way we don't have to beat down on as many behind the walls, but I will catch you all in a moment. And we claim Caracadrin and only lose a single hell pit abomination for our troubles. Not bad at all. We'll eat the captives just so we have full, or at least as close to full strength as we can.
Kill. Yes, yes. Send strong message.
Bring me meat flesh or go-go. Must eat now.
He would like us to join his war against Clan Angrun. Not yet. We still need to deal with Clan Skryer.
Fool. Meat, flesh meat, gnaw to glistening bones.
Yeah, Throg wants war again. I have so many more allies than him, so let it begin. He starts his war off by attacking the Bay of Blades, as he tends to do. This is one that we will most likely lose just due to the fact that he has all of these trolls and extremely heavily armored units. This one I'm not going to sit and defend for 30 minutes. We'll go ahead and just let this one go. Stickage is close by and he will be there to revengeate.
Thing, assist to me now, or we'll take things brain, put in rat ogre.
Yes, Sean, you want to be a rat ogre? Because your name isn't Sean, it's just Sean. Come again, let us sign a pact in the blood of innocence. I mean, bones of my fathers, huh? Why? You want to trade? Okay. We do like money. What we do in the shadows. Clan Eshin rats have come from the dark again, asking their efforts to aid you be compensated. They want payment, and they want it now. We could give them some money. Yeah, we have plenty. The filthy, sickly fiends of Clan Pestilence have come and are asking us to help in their great endeavor to spread disease right across the old world. They house sickness within them and ask us to do the same. I don't want to. No thanks. Infect your men for a turn. Is it just for this army? Yeah, enjoy, idiot. And for Molder and Scurry. Clan Molder approach you. I am Clan Molder. Their wealth is legendary, and they ask that a number of your troops take part in their secret experiments. For Clan Hemlock, or Kralk Hemlock here? I mean, we're asking for our own, whatever. We're allowing the sacrifice. Loyal Musk. This one remains loyal, yes. Too loyal, perhaps, maybe. Must be planning, scheming. Only possible answer. But what to do? We could take an eye, which you gains the trait one-eyed. He already looks to have only the one good one. We could slay one of his underlings, give him some more warp stone snuff, or spray him. No one dares question the one bearing their overlord's scent. Well, you know what's happening to you, buddy. Connivers, a pathetic, mewling craven of a minion lord, has come to you with news that others plot scheme your downfall. This wretch has done well to bring this to your imagined attention. We could expel them. He wastes time. Or we could reward him. We have so much gold. Extra money for Kevin. Our Under Empire has been discovered. That's a cool bit of art there. Discovered and destroyed. Got some wounds going, and then allies are beginning all sorts of construction. Things going on all sorts of places. Gold from Bay of Blades. And a settlement is besieged. Excuse me. They were attacking from everywhere. Bile Filch is ready. Overlord's Musk. We've got the oppressive plans. Ignored our trespassing warning. All sorts of stuff. Giving us a valiant... Excuse me? I fought off this times 7. We'll deal with that in a moment. And probably not even on camera. Let's come on down to the south to get the good battles going. We have a rebel army popping up. The fools wish to challenge me. Can Felix, can you come get this guy? Get him.
No,
I'm not really feeling it. I'll find someone nearby to smush you. Surprisingly, no armies nearby here in Talabland, or Talabekland. We don't really need the silent one up north, but we can just summon in another army if we really need to. Mormel is running around with a couple assassins of his own. Stupid, huh? Let's start teleporting on over. Scroll. You could reach Mormal, however, they, I believe, are probably in ambush. Let's do a bit of sneakiness ourselves. Although we can come on down and see what's defending Canal. We won't go into ambush stance yet. Jump into the stalking. And I'll take some chances. Get him, Scroll. I'm thinking he's running over here because he doesn't have the movement. Oh, no one lives here. Fair enough. This belongs to me now. We'll grab the Putrid Rice Bog immediately because food. And then I'm happy to grab... I already have the walls. Probably a... Brawling Warrens just for the additional... not growth, but the casualty replenishment. Since this is going to be one of our front lines for now, we can move up and claim Paravon. I don't really care about having Paravon. I just would like to finish off Clan Skryer here. So we've got over in Skaven Blight, which I should have... There we go. Queek is about ready to start smashing fools, but he needs to recruit in those Vargeist, and I think we'll probably give him another Mutant Ogre as well. My hero killer. You keep moving over to Magritta. You go away there. Oh, he's raiding on the others. That's perfect. Alright, let's grab Throt. Leave alone. Dude, we gotta go kill some stuff. Come on. Get off your cheeks. There's a campaign to end. We are definitely trespassing, but really, what are the trees gonna do about it? What are the trees gonna do about it? Whole bunch of nothing. Let's upgrade this one since it also has a swamp bog that we could use. How do we gain Marcata? Or Matorka. I don't remember us claiming that one, but fair. Whole bunch of gold land we got from Queek that we have to defend. Thorgrim still hasn't declared war on us, and he's moving to claim Caracadrin. We can let him dash himself against those walls, and we can try to take afterwards. So we can try that. Let's go into ambush stance. We'll move to the edge of our territory. Typhus, go ahead and send you... I don't want to keep you where you're at. We'll go over onto Mount Squighorn just to keep this province more or less safe. We'll do the Rattling Warrens for replenishment. This area, I'm not the most concerned with keeping. Ricketch, since we did go ahead and claim victory there, it may have replenished a little bit, but not by much. Oh wait, you don't get replenishment while we're sieging you out? That's exactly how that works. Auto-resolve. We'll go ahead and claim Caracadrin for ourselves. After sacking it. Take that gold and we'll turn on around and we'll probably claim it at tier... Food shortage is unfortunate. We'll take it up to tier... Get all the way up to tier 5. You know what's happening. We'll take a bit of punishment for it, but we'll recover. Arcane Generators, the Taskmaster platform, and then Zidar's already tier 5. We can just chuck in the Pox Cauldron to get the Skaven corruption moving on up a little faster. Nashrak's lair is a literal lair. Yeah, we'll wait on the spending of gold there.
Sneaky infiltrator.
We definitely need an army over here, kind of in the Wartbad region, to deal with this lad. We'll summon on him at a Wartbad here. Or is Flensburg... We could get better soldiers over here, so we'll do with the Lord recruit in over here. I would kind of like another Master Assassin. We've either got Cunning or one that is a Warpstone Hoarder. I do like Flamethrowers. Metastone is injured. Do we have anyone that's higher level? Form is back. But they have some strange skill, 4 battle skills. And we'll go grab this guy. He's rank 24 already. And we don't have to spend any actual gold recruiting him.
Warlock, master of Skryer.
Give you some catapults, as many as we can, so 4. Not quite as many, but we'll take 4 and then some slings. On global, we could grab some speedier units, so we will do... Really only the catapults are the ones that take 1 turn. Fair enough. We'll grab some plague monks. And then we can go deal with the plague ridden. For our research. Adds a doom wheel. That sounds pretty good. Eliminate the competition for extra assassination attempts. We'll give more melee attack and defense for Storm Vermin, since that's what Tweak is down there leading. Take one more look at our lords here. I mean, we know they're all over the place, so...
Master Engineer.
Got some random upstarts that need to be put down. That's free food.
This warlock wants blood.
We will enslave that group, jump back into the Writhing Fortress, and we'll have Tretch keep moving on down the road there. Hopefully you're going into the Bleeding Spire, as I asked you to. That'll do. And we can just continue claiming the wastes as we finish off the campaign there. Upgrade that Warpstone reactor. Make as absolute much gold as we can. And then we'll move him into the Howling Citadel. I'm going to jump to the other side of it. Norman is going to take 1 more turn to recruit.
Master Engineer.
Norman. I need to give you some normie slings just to hold the line down. So we'll do 4 of those. And then recruit in this Hell Pit Abomination as well. He's got himself a little bit of a better army. Oh yes, the fools attacking this settlement. I will deal with them and I'll be right back. And I guess I should have checked again before I turned off the recording. This was just an auto-resolve win, and we managed to kick them on away. A lot of damage there, which is a little bit silly, but so be it.
More slaves, more power.
True stuff. The Deathmaster making it on home. I was going to just claim Naglfari Plain, but at this point, probably a good idea to kill these armies first.
Moving time.
They do like to attack you while you're in under Empire stance, so that'll probably be a good idea to, or a good way to lure them on in. It's kind of the same as March. They can't help themselves.
Can't see me.
And a quick jump cut interrupted by a duel between the cats. Let's get back to conquering Clan Skryer. Throt is closing in. We've got a couple bits of land to cover before we're actually there. Escape and Blight, since we have managed to defend, we can start throwing in a bit of the more intensive upgrades, although we may just want to wait until we can get the Shattered Tower and the Council Chamber. Let's go ahead and do that. As the loss is chilling, we'll have a couple bits of skill points to throw on out. So we can go for Arcane Conduit and then back on over to our Inspiring Presence. For a biscuit here, give him the Ballistics Instructor, giving everyone a bit more range. And then we've got all of our heroes that haven't been moved, but I will go ahead and ignore them. They can kind of sit where they're at. They're mostly being spies. Evan will be dealing with the Howling Citadel next turn, with Norman moving on over as well. Things are going quite well for us. The Rebellion's perfect, there's just more food. Definitely repair the Bay of Blades building there and end the turn.
What want? Bring good organ parts for me.
No, Arkin is getting bodied. He wants a military alliance. Dude, you're getting bullied by Cetra. I don't take weak allies. Molder and Scurry. Clan Molder has sent rats to whisper at you again, Lord. Their experiments were failures, but if you could offer just a few more rats, they're certain of success. It's very interesting that they are, since it says they have a lot of money, they aren't giving you treasury instead of, like, you can take more attrition, but you're gaining money for it. Oh well. Pestilent proposition. This strain of disease must be from the southern clans, for it is too potent even for us. The rats are dropping low like diseased rats. What do? We either endure it, or we kill the afflicted. Now we gotta endure that sickness. We took it on, we have to finish it on out. Dust it off. We have found a new way to enrich warpstone, and then it explodes you. We'll make him badly mutated. Go ahead and inhale that. It's good for you. A raid on a more minor dwarf outpost. We got another one of the odd powder kegs. I think we'll use it to go ahead and... I thought we already had Boom Master. Let's see if we can double down on Boom Master. He already has experience, but I want to see if we can double down on it. Discovered down in the Bitter Bay. Destroyed an Ockendorf. Using a bit of their gold to ruin our day. Badly mutated his Pestilost. Be a deadly assassin now. Mutated Nightmare. He has improved. Loyalty crisis inverted. A Corm has defected. Is this not the one I just recruited? Oh, that's not great. Probably should have checked his loyalty. I think I gave him a pretty large army too. Uh-oh. We got rebellions popping up all over the Empire. Where did that force go? Is he in ambush stance somewhere over here now? Man, that's unfortunate. Faction destroyed. Okay, just kidding. Felix came over and bopped him on the forehead. Which is the way then. We've got rebellions popping up all over the Empire, which is exciting, but we don't have a lot of warlords ready to deal with that. You can go Krakenid, Rat Scourge. What is your loyalty at, Rat Scourge? This isn't gonna tell me. Let's try it. 0. Well, that's not great. If we kick him out, he's gonna come back with an army. Let's see if we can give him some troops real quick and just make him happy. Shoot up just a bunch of these. That changed nothing. Okay, well, you're gonna have an army of Skaven slaves. No one's gonna be concerned about you. Throw in the bell here. Walls are about as high as they can go. Next best thing is going to be then the Pox Cauldron. Get that Skaven corruption, moving on upwards. Our enemies actually fled from the Howling Citadel, which is quite perfect. Move on over, Norman. You get jumped, so be it.
Yes.
Things look safe for now. Where did you get off to? Maybe he disbanded everyone? I don't know where he escaped, but we're going to move on into the Howling Citadel. It's going to give us a valiant defeat. We'll hand the banner of the Under Empire off to our assassin. Start building up some walls. We'll bring Norman on over. How about that? Do we win now? Do we win in an auto-resolve? Who do we lose? I see no red there. And I see no red there. Erect. We will absolutely sack Howling Citadel for 30,000. And then I'll have Norman claim it. I was wrong. I will have Kevin claim it. At... Oh, we can't take it to tier 5. Take it to tier 4, though. We just don't want to be starving. Howling Citadel will chuck in the choke points, generator, and the Taskmaster platform. And I think Pox Cauldron 2, and then we'll probably go for the Rubbish Pit to just drop down corruption that isn't Skaven corruption. Though we don't need that here, we have them at the other spots. Let's work it on up. We'll do the Warrens just for a bit of growth. And I guess just the Construction Cavern. Oh, there's Archaon. He moved on south.
Kill things.
Yeah, we wanted to check Kevin, see if he gets doubled down on the Boom Master. No, he just has the one. Okay. I know he had that before, so definitely not worth it to double down on it. Full science.
All hail horned rat.
We will go ahead and give you that opportunist. Scroll through here and quickly pass out some skills. Max out Sapper. For Norman.
Good.
Give him the Renowned and Feared. Extra powder sounds good.
Warlock of Scave.
Continue working on this man's health and then his melee defense. Alright, in the far north, we're looking good. We're going back down to Throt. And keep jumping on over the lands. We won't go into March just because I'm not sure how many of their Under Empire, that End Times Empire they have left. Weak is finally able to strike out, though. I think we're just going to be rolling these armies back across the lands here. I don't trust you at all, but I don't think we have much trouble bringing them down. Let's bring Weak down to destroy tomorrow. Fortunately for these rats, that one's an auto-resolve. And this one out to Weak himself. Well, you gotta sack it first, right? Being Skaven. Take all their goodies. Ooh, here's what we can do. We could try a little of the old sabotage sneak attack after sacking tomorrow. Skaven Blight is still not fully recovered. We do want to be careful. I don't think Liv can do anything about it, even with those poison wind mortars. We would have too many summons of Menace Below for them to actually survive. Lord Scroll, let's get you moving. There was an army over here. They're probably hiding around in ambush. Let's go ahead and jump into the underway then.
Tunnel dig.
And head over to Brion.
A bold move.
Okay. Two armies sitting over here, neither of them very potent. Daith is potent. 3 dragons. Alright. We may be dealing with the Wood Elves first. Definitely need some better walls in Caracadrin then. Better walls, a bell, and then the warp turbine plant is nice. I don't think banning is going to be able to do anything in any of these settlements here. We can have the silent one move over and try to deal with him though. Let's warp over into the mountains.
Scuttle forth, Radican.
Sounds good to me. Upgrade that fruit. The wine makers. Probably should have asked for a needling in return for one of our other settlements that we were asking for from them. He can't do anything just yet. I am not recruiting you up anything good. We already had one of our lords defect and have to be put down by our allies, which is embarrassing enough. Remute. We'll get you rolling down towards the next. Plains of Zanbaizhen, huh? Yeah, you don't need that. Allow us to remove it from you. Deathmaster will probably get himself another fight here as well, too. Let's see about it. Normal stance, we'll go... Oh, T'Challa is a little too far away, and Olaf is just running. Running for dear life.
Watching wars, yes.
Now, it's interesting you're able to steal any gold at all, being a single lad running around, but let's just start chasing Olaf.
Sneaky snake.
Yep, and we'll summon in a new lord up here. We'll do an assassin. One that we know we're going to get 2 to 7 loyalty on, so the Warpstone Hoarder or the Cunning. Let's go for the Cunning for the extra chance to get an ambush. Recruit you in some basic... Well, we may just not recruit you in anything, and then we'll grab you some Krothvat units if we have the juice available next turn. We'll give you Expert Ambusher, Stab in the back. Tougher than he seems for a bit more hit points. Tail Weapon, Route Marcher. Go for Ruin and Decay. Nah, Ruin and Decay isn't useful. So we'll replace those, and actually I don't really want Route Marcher yet either. So Stab in the back. Crackle Bombs would be nice. We'll go for a Deadeye. Indomitable. Slippery, we'll just make him strong. So Piercing Shots is good. Woundmaker is also pretty decent. He has better missile strength than melee, though. Go for health and Piercing Shots. And then we will give him some upgrades to his army next turn. Stretch, I thought you could not move. We will definitely Under Empire our way over. Anyone wants to fight us underground, we will deal with you. Rickich, after claiming Caracadrin, we're just going to leave you here for a couple turns, keep this place protected, let it start making us some money. We'll skip there, we'll skip there, we'll skip there. We'll head on over and give the commandment out. Okay, and which lord is it saying we have to move? Rickich. I think it's just Rickich. Oh, and Krauk. Yeah, well, you've seen what's going on over here with Wurzag. We definitely don't want to be striking out. We're staying in these mountains and staying safe. And Clan Skryer has moved on Skrok. They've got 2 armies, mostly very weak forces. I'm not so concerned with this at all. We will tick up the use of our Menace Below by, I believe, 3 points. I'm not sure if we've dropped us into starving just yet, but we'll soon find out. Take a quick look at the Under Empire area we're fighting in. I think it's going to be a smashing fight, although they are going to have the advantage with these Rattling gun teams, so we want to move very fast and surround them before we get overwhelmed by just sheer gunfire. Let the battle begin. We'll start our deployment. We have nothing that has Vanguard deploy, sadly, so we probably won't actually arrive before their reinforcements do. That's going to make things a little bit spooky. We will have the Plague Monks actually making the front line, which is not typically what they want to be doing.
Yes, good.
But they are most expendable units, so we're going to treat them as such. Rat Ogres on the side there. Same thing on the other end. And then we'll throw in the Hell Pit Abominations behind them. We just want to make sure our big beater units make it into their back line, because no matter what happens here, we can pretty much chase off their normal Skaven Slave units as long as we can actually make it to those weapon teams.
Ready. Consul's command.
Kind of stagger our artillery so we can kind of have a proper artillery duel with them. All of the beasties in one group. Mortis engine will have kind of hanging out in the middle there, and looking absolutely incredible. Very shiny though. Ready to go. He will be healing those Plague Monks and debuffing all around him.
Pestilence abound.
Get this battle going.
What order?
Everyone forward. We are going to be sprinting the whole way. We do out-quality them by a long shot, so we were going to be using our speed to our advantage. Armies drag themselves forward. Some of them literally. As soon as the artillery teams are in place, we'll start them firing. We've got 40 seconds before they have allies, and we do still outrange them.
Plague monks. Ikit Claw catapult.
Yeah, we're going to keep those catapults moving forward. We're going to have them dueling with those warp lightning cannons. They drop down a nuke on our head. Fair enough. Single nuke for the enemy. And it was a really bad usage. We'll have the beasties and the Plague Monks moving forward.
Plague monks.
Hit that nuke like a champion. On the clan, Skryer, Landstone going down. Believe that one weakens either weakens our missile strength or is supposed to increase theirs, so an interesting strategy for our enemy there for sure. We're a little bit slow, so the Packmaster does arrive with his Warlock Master. Go ahead and have them charge directly into those Rattling guns, the speedy units there. Plague Monks, lock up and send yourselves in. Rat Ogres work together on his Rat Ogres. We will win that attack. You go deal with the Warlock Master. You'll get bogged down in those Skaven Slaves in the back there. Stop them from firing any miniguns. They are a little bit too clumped together anyway. Drop down some magic. Fair enough. We are not concerned. Got several Doom wheels rolling around. Go ahead and have the Warlock Engineer hanging out here with our boys.
Is death. Hate fight.
Send the Mortis engine in. We just want to have it going in right down the middle. Skrulk is not close enough. We're not using him very well at all. These lads in. Smashing up those big units. Brute Horror retreats. Go ahead and jump in there on that assassin. We don't like any of what's going on over here with these Warfuck Zales. They're getting some good damage in. We're going to keep you attacking the sides there, though. We're going to grab those Eye Takers. That's the elite unit. Skrulk is now here. We can drop down some Plague. Where's the biggest concentration? Good grief. Yeah, that's a big concentration there. Watch that gigantic monstrosity come on out. We'll hit the Rod of Corruption, charge on in. And this one out to the Warlock Master. Watch these Skaven slaves bolt. Watch him explode. That is a squad of dudes that is having the worst day. Land war indeed. One we plan on winning.
All before us will perish.
Activate the Apocalyptic Visions and drop everyone's armor. There is no surviving. They were brave to think they could defeat us. Death Frenzy go, get in there and start chopping them up. Those maces whirling. Several lads there caught on, looks like it was purple warp fire. Body slamming in, and a sea of blood in its wake. They doubted the power of Lord Skrulk. That was to their own detriment. Activate your ballistic capabilities and then keep Skrulk fighting. Everyone here needs poison attacks. Why not?
It is time.
Victory is ours. We will try to chase down some of these fools here, and I will catch you all in a moment. Close victory, we'll call it. It wanted to give us a defeat there. By no means. We killed many. 197 kills go into that group, 322 for Skrulk with his single plague, 202 going to our, I believe this was the one that was frolicking around in those Skaven slaves. Anyone that was fighting Skaven slaves racked himself up a ton of kills. We'll go ahead and eat these captives, keep our momentum. Oh, and someone wishes to fight. Lan, or I guess Clan Skryer has moved on in. They did not fall for our ambush, but they're going to continue to move on in anyway. Oh, that's 3-4 Hellpit Abominations. Alright, now we don't have quite the capabilities to bring that down. Although, would that really be that difficult? Because once we deal with the reinforcements, those Hellpit Abominations are kind of already bogged down. Let's see what we can do. No reason to retreat. Okay, we got kind of a typical forest battle off to the left. No problem. Alrighty then, readies, let's get this going. Start our deployment. Our enemies are coming in from behind us, which is probably actually going to be to their detriment, not ours. We have everyone on our squad with Vanguard deploy, which is kind of awesome. We can kind of set up a line as such. A big old chunky line. In some places, we'll probably make that line thicker than normal. Giggity. Throw the warp fire throwers in on this side here. Maybe not that packed together. Just a little bit there. That will allow them to torch anyone that's coming on into the battle. Pull them back just a little bit, because I always get messed up by accidentally putting them in too close. We'll have Plague Monks backing them up. Or a single bit of artillery. I'm gonna have them hanging out over here on this type of hill thing. They can kind of blast in at an angle. Guard mode, and then we'll have all of our big beasties going to hunt down the enemy teams. Where do you hide? Liv. Is he in the forest? I would not be surprised. So Operation Hunt Down Liv's forces is going to be the Hell Pit and Mutant Ogre's job.
Ready, ready.
The Halberd team onto the flanks, just ready to deal.
Storm vermin.
Almost want to make it a little bit more of a compact wall there.
What?
There we go. Do what we can to keep them bogged in there. So all of our front line
Storm vermin.
as one.
Ready, ready.
Guard mode. We'll have the Warlock Engineer hanging out up front. All of the beasties, and then you are what you are. With the weapon teams. Alright, and then Queek, we'll have you... You're a little bit too slow. We'll definitely want to keep you over here. We're not sure where the enemy is hiding, so let's find out. Directly in front. Charge right on in. Go beat down on that Grey Seer. You guys go get those Poison Wind Mortars. Take a bit of damage on the way in, but actually it won't be as much as they think they're going to get. Charge on in there and chop them up. Took us some weapon teams. Vargeists have arrived. Oh, they got them with the debuff. Alright, whoever wants to try to swing at them, don't allow it, because those Warp Fire Thrones will get some good damage. Just keep microing down those Warp Fires so they're not able to attack the Vargeists like they want to, and let's get those Vargeists into combat. Just absolutely beat down on them. They have summoned a unit in on my Blade Claw Catapults. I wanted to slow it down there, but we're not going to. I won't lie, I forgot they have access to nukes. And they have a nuke every single battle, don't they? He's been stockpiling them.
Council's command.
We really need the one of you. You'd lose an entire unit of Storm Vermin.
Press and hurry.
Luckily, they've only got the one of those.
Storm vermin.
Kind of keep you like that, then. Blade Claw Catapults are probably going to continue to get jumped, so we want to keep an eye on that. Over here, we did manage to rout off... Oh, hang on. Oh, they're shooting at somebody who's running away. Should be no problem. You continue to beat down that Grey Seer. You chase off these Poison Wind. Eviscerate them. Another summon comes on in behind our Warp Fire Throwers. You guys just want to turn around and blast that group? That'd be fine by me. There, Torch. Let's get you... Ooh, Catapult. Please stop. Please stop. No friendly fire right now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, no, we're going to wait reinforcements. No reason to end the battle yet.
What orders?
We've got all sorts of new friends now. And it has been wiped out. Such is the way. Enemy army's approaching. Get on over here. They're going to start dropping down spells right away. We're going to lock up and charge in then. Start blasting away. We can drop magic as well, don't you worry. I'm glad they're all using all of that on the single unit there. Get you charged right on in. So much happening at a single time, it's going to be tough to comment on it. We'll try my best. Get ready, lads. Weak head taker, start chopping. You guys move back over here now. Vargeists come, maul, Skaven Slave Slingers. You guys start firing in on the Poison Wind. We need more. So many Skaven Slaves. Or just so many Skaven in general. Electrocute them. Beautiful. Don't you run from Queek? All of their abominations are here as well, so we probably need to try to get some lads working together on them. Queek does not need to be fighting the abomination. Keep the abominations bogged down in soldiers. Hit them with flamethrowers so they don't regenerate as often or as easily. Need our own helping abominations. You get over here now. Guys, out of combat just for a moment so we can find them new lads to smack. Bring the ballistic calibration back with you guys.
Shriek, shriek.
Lightning on top of that group there. Forward running off because he's a coward. They're weak. Start killing hell pits. You chase down this chieftain, and you help. Breaking their leadership is going to be very useful here. You go hunt down that group of slingers, and everyone here work on Ikit Claw. Fortune them. I'm gonna skull him, do it. Weakens our armor, though. Don't really want to do that. Just keep these abominations bogged down. Lose a lot in that fight, but that's fine. We are prepared. Mostly we were gonna wait till the beasties arrived.
Play claw catapult.
Keep blasting away.
Retreat, retreat.
Alright, Queek is fighting 3 abominations same time and a mutant red ogre. Not something he's likely to be involved with. Get rid of these poison wind mortars. More permanent there. A lot of our Skaven slaves, or not our Skaven slaves, but our big boys have run off.
We move.
Charge on into this group. Keep fighting. Most of their single, or at least their squads of individuals are gone. We just have to deal with their lord. You can hunt down Ikit Claw. That'd be very key. Your helping abomination bogged down. Not really sure what the best target for you guys is. You might be doing more harm than good now.
Agree, Rick. Die. Quick,
You run through. Ikit Claw is actually doing alright against Queek, which is surprising. Queek is struggling to take some heads. Deal with these idiots real quick while we flame throw this abomination out of existence. No, don't move forward. That's bad. Those guys are gonna get messed up now.
The magic's ready.
Now we're seeing the power of this many abominations all at the same time. See if we can bog Ikit Claw down. Don't want to drop the Scalm yet. Keep torching them. Head Taker's taking a little bit too much damage. Fighting against a single helping abomination, not what he should be doing. Stab it in the back. We've got to try to break their leadership. Bring the soldiers over that aren't really doing anything just yet. Both helping abominations stuck in the woods. If you would start blasting away at that one, that'd be great. Flamethrowers are starting to go. Let's pull you away. He's retreating. Come on, Queek, one more smack and that should send this thing off. Alright, that one exploded into Skaven slaves as well now. Pull you one away. Summon in some clan rats. Force that group of Skaven slaves. Run back if you can, because they won't be able to catch you, or they won't be able to do much damage. Good hit by Queek. Pull on away. Oh, they actually managed to hit him. That's surprising. Come on over and help out with Ikit real quick.
Ready. Now.
Reinforcements are on their way. Keep chasing Ikit around. Dwarf Gorge, Gouger go, Skaven Brew go, let's get them. Alright, that one's about gone. We got this. It's just gonna be to the absolute last wire. Don't let him run. That's gonna be important. Oh, those guys turned and immediately ran away. Alright, Ikit's gone. That's the game. Chase him off. Don't let him come back.
Steven, yes, yes. Get to the lip.
Alright, the Red Ogre team is losing, but they held them back just long enough. Ikit ran off.
We can't take her.
Now we just gotta deal with the rest of these Helmet Abominations. That one breaks. We did it.
War fire thrower.
We are going to chase off as many of these Helmet Abominations as possible. Able. Weaken this army down to 0. I'll get y'all in a moment. A Pyrrhic victory indeed. We ended up losing our vampiric monstrosities as well as a single Helmet Abomination, and a good majority of our army had routed on us, but we have defeated Ikit Claw and his force of weapon teams and gigantic monstrosities himself. We will go ahead and eat those captives. Yum yum. They're gonna attack Queek again. Are you sure about that? Yeah, we'll take this one to the field. There's no way, if we give this one to auto-resolve, we'll lose all of our Storm Vermin. It takes forever to recruit those guys on in, so let's see what we can do to keep them safe. Let's get this one going. We've got a very interesting setup for our own squad. I guess it looks like it's trying to do what we did last time.
I am right, Paul.
Alright, we'll come on over like this. We'll just bring over the infantry.
What?
Where do we really want to be fighting this last group? Infantry will want to make sure there is a group of Storm Vermin ready to defend the artillery team.
Quick, unstoppable.
All of our beasties working together to bring down their beastie. Halberds on both sides.
Storm vermin. For the Vermintide.
Flamethrowers to as good of effect as we are able. Spread them out a little bit more than they currently were, though. The one group will be on the outside, the weakened one, and the others will be right here.
Storm vermin.
Bump our groups up a little bit more than they are. We hang out on this side, and then our engineer. No one left behind. That'll go in.
Quick, head taker.
Charge right on in. We want you two working on these abominations.
Storm vermin. It shall be done. Slay storm.
Lightning down on these Skaven slave slings. Oh, he got bopped backwards, didn't he?
Fight, fight.
Those flamethrowers cooking. Maybe shoot the unit that's charging you, yeah? Seems a little smarter. Our own Helmet Abomination is actually going to go down before Ikit Claw gets here.
Steven, yes, yes.
If we're unlucky, of course. Let's get in there. Oh, there he goes. Explodes into a group of Skaven slaves. Oh, kept him back. Our mutant rat ogre is gone as well. Alright, they performed very poorly in that battle. They have another nuke somehow. They've got a nuke after every single battle. Alright. This one might not be going as well as I thought.
Warplanes charged. Our tail's yours. Retreat.
We're retreating in several different spots here. I was going to try to save as much of our stuff as we could, but they killed all of our big units. That's crazy. Well done there, lads.
Forward, backwards.
My own rat ogres are struggling really hard there. For seemingly no reason. Alright, we pretty well chased these lads off. They're using their slings as an infantry team.
Storm vermin.
Not how you're typically supposed to use those, but who am I to judge?
Our tail's yours. More Skaven than that.
True.
What? Get to the lip.
Bring them on back. Our overconfidence is going to possibly be our downfall here. Those rat ogres are not going to make it. We can't bring them out of combat either. I did a pretty good job of holding us back this first group.
Quick! Rick-a-rock! Quick!
You guys get moving. That's a summoned unit. They shouldn't continue to hang around. You guys chop this group up instead. You have summoned a unit on top of weak. Allow them to get flamethrowed too. Those rat ogres actually got in.
Ready for the Vermintide. Skaven, yes, yes.
We allowed ourselves to get a little bit too spread out.
Now, ready now.
4 fire throwers are going to retreat
Stab. What?
or be fully wiped out.
Stab.
Can't keep letting these infantry units get into our weapons teams. They're having serious struggles here.
Out of the sewers. Smell musk of fear.
Get in there and chop up these death globes. Immediately use all of the abilities. Continue to summon enemies on top of Queek.
Kill. Moving.
Need both of you going after them. Come on back. You stop this group.
Yes.
Queek should be fighting absolutely nothing that size, but don't got a lot of choice.
Storm vermin. My claw catapult. Attack. Storm vermin.
Might be the end of the Vikings. Good news being we did defeat them that first battle, so this one will give us the opportunity to retreat. Queek should absolutely not be losing that fight, but he is. Yeah, he's actually losing a fight to Ikit. These guys are going to rout, and there goes the army. A embarrassing defeat. All we had to do is give that one to auto resolve, and we would have only lost our sword and shield storm vermin. Such would probably like to war. Did our trade agreement. Meligar is negative 2,000.
But keep eye.
I think he's declared war on us.
Speak too slow.
Welcome, Sigvald. He would like a defensive alliance. Yeah, that I can do. He's got some gold in it.
Speak quick.
Volkia also would like a military access. We can do that. Working with Chaos now instead of against. Test of loyalty. It is time to test just how loyal devoted your warlords are. Test is needed, but should such a trial be mental or physical? Tail Stretcher or the Eshin Stalker? Keep them good and freaked out. Fitting in, but we came back and beat us afterwards, so... Fitting in indeed. Luckily we have several armies moving on over to deal with him. Disciplinarian, a rebellion in Troll Country. Queek's ambush failed. And he was wounded. Oh, I guess that army took too much casualties and was defeated. And they claimed back Tobaro. That's about as goofy as it comes. Bloody Hands have confederated and an undercity has been discovered in the Challenge Stone. Oh. I didn't overexpand this one. That was someone else. Well, this shouldn't make them too angry with us, right? We'll delete this one at the very least. Whole bunch. Oh, this man is defected. Scratch Chew Scar. I think that's the one that was up north. Yep. Forming a new faction. And he was immediately destroyed. Sort of game claimed. We can get some rat ogres, and I think we'll try that one.
Me take spine bones now, yes?
Not bad. Not bad at all. We need the extra reinforcements, though. Alright, Scroll, we're gonna have you go ahead and squish Mormal here.
Is mine. Of course.
Of course. We forgot to give you your skill point, but that shouldn't really worry at all. We ambush them, and we're gonna lose some of our Plague Monks. Well, you know how it's gonna be then. Right, so this army is moving its way through the forests of Britonia here. We'll just go ahead and smush them up. All of the plague monks
Tails yours!
on in this back group here. We'll have you charging in to hunt down their lord right off the bat, even though he is on his rolly cart. One Hellpit Abomination there, one here, and then both of our mutant rat ogres can hunt down their regular-sized ones. Have the ogres moving in from the top there. We'll combine all of the big boys together in one singular group. Cinder Bearers there.
Mortis engine!
Mortis Engine can lead the charge.
Vermintide!
You just blast away at the
That's good!
infantry units over here. Sounds good to me.
Suffer!
Battle begin.
Clean.
I'll have you go ahead and work on that assassin there. You guys working on these rat ogres. Charge on in. Allow them to get firing. Unfortunately for me, I don't have the hive mind that the AI does.
That was bad. Plague monks!
Alright, most of their army has already broken. Didn't really get to see much of the impact there. That was quick.
Lord Scrub!
Their Lord's Doom Wheel is already destroyed.
Plague monks!
Start working on these weapons teams.
Death, kill!
Mortis Engine can keep chasing them around.
Light stabs! Warlock engineer! At once!
We've got that terror. We can just keep scaring this unit off.
Skaven! Yes, yes! All before us will perish!
Indeed. Lights Cap's moving.
Move, move!
Most of our enemies may be able to retreat here, but we'll just get a secondary battle and wipe them out. Pull you guys on back. It's going to be a lot of retreating and coming on back and retreating. Shatter them. There we go. That is the battle. We won't do much chasing this group down. We'll just get them a second time here and then finish them off. A decisive victory, as we expected. Continue to eat these captives up. Luckily, that army goes away for good there.
Collect me their spines!
We can turn around. We'll do some replenishment.
Nest here now! You're in Liber,
Grab that arcane conduit. We'll try to do quickly is move through this end here.
Master assassin!
He didn't intercept us. That's sad. Kind of hoping he would so we could do some damage.
Twist, bend,
Throt can finally hit
experiment!
the Chilean town, which I think the Wood Elves are going to work against us or for us. They are working for us. Woe be to the Skaven.
Time to feed feast.
We will occupy this one at tier 1.
Twist, bend, mangle, experiment!
Under district there. Who owns Lucchini? Pirates. I would hand this back off to you just fine. I just need to deal with Clan Skryer. Skaven Blight's coming along nicely. We'll go ahead and recruit in another warlord here, though. Because with the death of Week, we need to be working it towards victory still. So I think we want... Warlord is just not going to do it. Either a Master Assassin or a Grey Seer of Plague, probably. We'll grab Krakenid here since we've already used him a bit. We'll recruit him in some beasties. As well as some artillery. And more Plague Rats. Really, the Plague Rats are just to deal with his weapon teams. We could do also... Really need... Just overwhelm them with Plague Monks would work. Grab some slings. I'm honestly going to start skipping the turns. We're going to do a bit of a time skip until we're able to just start finishing off Skryer. We're going to focus all of our efforts on dealing with Skryer. I'm going to do a bit of a time skip, and I'll be right back. And, well, this is going to be the end for Ikit Claw. He has moved in on a force that he absolutely cannot handle. I'm not even going to fight that one. Unfortunately for you, you fall. Alright. I'm going to come on back in, let you know basically that the enemies of Throt are not going out with a bang, but a whimper. So we're going to try to warp on into the underway. We actually can't make it very far. Take it back. I was going to try to use that to allow them to intercept me, since they're just going to keep running away. The last few of our enemies here are refusing to fight. We're going to sprint on over. Lord Daith has already destroyed Bill Bali, so we'll just move in and claim this one. I'm pretty much ignoring the rest of the Empire as is. That's why we have so much gold. We have just been obliterating our enemies and losing vast amounts of our own armies in return. So down in the north or the south, we've been growing, and in the north, we've been losing territory. There was several interventions. We lost Norman the Daft in a unfortunately timed auto-resolve. Does not like... it's mostly because she's rolling around with the Target Executioners. Those things are giving her all sorts of extra advantage. We've claimed most of the north, continuing to work our way down, just pushing Chaos back. Great Horned Rat will indeed surpass the rest of the Chaos Gods. We pretty much are just going to end one more turn here, and I will see you for this final battle against Conrich and his last couple troops, no matter what kind of army they are facing. And Skryer has been oh, just a single unit? Well, that one I'm not fighting. Went back out to sea. This is what I've been dealing with. They keep going back out to sea, and otherwise... Oh, you're gaining some grounding, etc. Well done. I will join your war... I thought I already... I'm already very low. Sure. War with Cetra. Alright, so it's Throt's turn again. We can't quite get out to sea and attack them with Throt, but I think we can get out to sea and use him as reinforcements as we attack these others. Yep, Conrich and Liv are in March stance, so we will be able to eliminate... Oh, this is going to be a very quick and easy win, but there's no other battles, really, so the banner of Vermin Skryer actually gives them... Scurrying, rather, gives them way more speed, less melee defense. Sure, let's make our wizard incredibly fast. We will max out our minutes below because we got a flex on him, and let's take the fight. Now it's time for our final little bit of Molder Madness. Let's start the deployment. We've got a whole bunch of slaves up in front of us. We'll throw ahead and have a fight club going on in the back there. Propane, Perspiration, and Flaming attacks against the assassin sounds good. Burn the assassin with fire. Throw you off to the side there. All of the wolf rats I want surging in from the sides. So coming out of that woods also is working fine for me. He will be cosplaying as a wolf. We'll have all of the ogres off to the side with the Brood Horror leading that charge. All of our Skaven slaves and slings moving in from the other angle just to kind of split their attention, because we need all this tactics for what we're fighting against. Artillery team in the middle. Go ahead and have one of the ogres protecting the artillery team from any summons, and let's get this battle going. We're locked in with this group. Sweet. Charge straight in. You guys go work on those ogres. You as well. Go work on some ogres. We'll have the wolf rats go around the top. Go hunting for some slings. Some beautiful catapult shots. Blasting apart some slaves. Keep moving in. We actually don't have any not enough magic for a single spell that actually does something. Move forward. The assassin will arrive in a minute. I trust our lord to do battle with a singular group of slaves. If not, he doesn't deserve to survive. Wolf rats moving. the other wolf rats moving. Summon in some extra friends. Well, that one didn't get the go-ahead to move up, but he did not. Charge on in there. We dodged all sorts of stuff. Was it another nuke? How do you guys have so many of these? I am hurting for nukes whenever I'm playing as Ikit. In there and surround and destroy. Their assassin is kind of playing cowardly, which is, I guess, to be expected. Poison should obliterate everyone that's up on top of him. I should have moved it a little bit to the right there. But in charge of the wolf rats, they're all hungry. We haven't fought nearly enough scab in this campaign. Usually it's a bullying. One side is going to be incredibly more aggressive than the other. Alright, Throt, come on in here. We've allowed this to go on long enough. Brood Horror, go find that assassin. Give him a hug. We'll do Brood Horror and Wolf Rat combination there. Should be more than enough to deal with that. Assassin is going to try to sneak by the Hell Pit Abomination. Nope. Gonna give him a double dose of happy. Oh, you're fighting rat ogres over here by yourself. Not for long. The old friendship whistle should help. Oh, he's knocked around. I said the old friendship whistle should help. Leave. Throt and his squad have arrived and just run over whoever was left. Plague Priest, you turn around and get this guy with a bound spell. Magic is the best. Awesome 8. They turn and run, and that's pretty much the end of Clan Skryer. They've got a singular settlement left, but that won't even be worth the battle. The tide of monsters is about to wash over the world. Beautiful friendly fire, my favorite. Get out of here. A decisive victory for the final battle against Clan Skryer. We'll eat those captives up. All of the boats will sink, unless they've got one that had managed to sneak away. That would be both impressive and annoying. We'll grab Skrulk here and move on over to Montanus. Or Montanus. And then we will get that one with the auto-resolve, finishing off Clan Skryer. And ending the campaign. I believe. Oh, there's still a Skryer. They're still over here. They're still in Rifrafa. Yep, I think. Oh no, I'm a fool. They're over here in Zaraxil. How did they sneak by us? Alright, well, few time skip. And we have finally cornered Clan Skryer over in the mountains, and just for making me run all the way over here, we are going to auto-resolve. Get destroyed. Clan Molder now owns all. And ultimate victory. And thank you all so much for stopping by for our Throt the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. It has been an absolute blast wielding a mutant wave of stinking flesh to drown our enemies with. We have had some back and forth, but we, for the most part, have claimed all of the better world without too much of a problem. And if we had focused a little bit more, we could have easily destroyed the rest. So, an excellent campaign. I, again, hope you all have enjoyed. Thank you all so much for your support. And we've had an absolute ton of excellent channel growth from this and the other series, so hope you stop by for some of the future ones. We've got Boris Ursus coming up, and then I'm not sure what else we're going to be starting up soon, but whatever it is, we are going to have an absolute blast doing it, and I hope you all swing by. But for the last time for this series, I have been Space Was a Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Zone, and I will see you all in the next one.